Good afternoon, Mark Sudduth, HurricaneTrack.com here again, just a little bit after 4 p.m. Eastern Time on the 12th of March. I want to update you real quick. This just came out from the National Weather Service, Philadelphia, Mount Holly, New Jersey area, 4 o'clock briefing, and there are some changes, so I wanted to make you aware of this. And this just pertains to this particular county warning area. Information for areas like New York, Long Island, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, etc. I'll have to do another video about that later. This right now is for the area that I'm going to be heading to, so that's what I'm focusing on for the moment. So as of the 4 o'clock briefing, changes with this particular update: winter storm warning now in effect, coastal flood watch, and a high wind watch issued for the coastal counties in New Jersey and Delaware. Snow, again, definitely coming, so their confidence on that is high. The southern part of New Jersey, it's hard to say. It depends on how close the low gets and how much warm air comes in, etc. But northern New Jersey, along the coastal area, looking like quite a bit of snow coming. But this is the area that I'm starting to get more concerned about, and that is the coastal flooding issues, and their confidence medium to high now for this to be a moderate coastal flood event. The last time I did an update just a couple hours ago, it was only looking at minor to moderate. Now it's solidly in the moderate area, and we'll look at what that means in just a moment. Strong winds also becoming more of a factor as new guidance comes in, suggesting that this will be stronger, more intense, a deeper low pressure area. Now the winds forecasted, is that a word? Forecast to be 40 to 60 miles per hour in gusts. So the chance of a blizzard in parts of New Jersey south of the current blizzard watch area, I guess that could happen. We need to be watching for that. And again, the confidence here is medium to high as well. This all starts on Monday evening. So after rush hour, it's best to hole yourselves up. Don't go anywhere until it's all over with. Some people have to work, of course, and that's going to be tough. So this is a big impact event, and people need to take this very seriously. The storm continues to evolve in the models, the different guidance, and it looks like it's trending stronger. So the snowfall amounts, again, this is subject to change, but in the bluish areas down here in southern New Jersey, lower amounts, 2 to 3 inches, and then the amounts increase the farther north and west you get. But a lot of that has to do with how close the low pressure area gets to the coast and how much warm air from the Atlantic out here, which is relatively a lot warmer than the air mass over the land areas, the Atlantic is, and so warm air intrusion could cut down on the snowfall, especially in southern New Jersey here and Delaware, of course. But this is subject to change. Some of these are interesting. I never really understood this. Expect at least this much. It's like less than an inch. Expect at least less than an inch. That doesn't make sense to me, but maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But the potential for this much is interesting, that you have the potential for a foot of snow to 10 inches in some areas. So again, there's a lot of uncertainty with how much snow is going to fall, but you can bet that a good deal of New Jersey here is going to receive several inches, 6 to 12, maybe more than that. So that's what you need to be ready for, and just don't travel. And then here's the thing that I'm most interested in, because this is more up my alley in terms of what we have when we deal with tropical systems, and that is the coastal and tidal flooding information. So this goes out basically the Tuesday morning and afternoon high tide cycle. So scroll down a little bit. The green areas, no flooding, so that's good. Over here in parts of Maryland, along the east shore of the Chesapeake Bay. The Delaware Bay, however, here it is, moderate flooding. And if you look at these, sort of categorically, this is obviously good. This is getting more interesting. This is uh-oh. And then this is like, wow, better be really ready. And then this, of course, is like we saw with Sandy, for example. So this is getting up there, all right? So this is starting to become serious. And these red areas you can see along Delaware, Cape May, and then on up into the entire New Jersey coastline, Brigantine, Atlantic City, all the way up through Seaside Heights, Long Beach Island, Belmar, Long Branch, and up towards Sandy Hook, and areas up here in northern New Jersey, just south and west of New York. and the New York Bight. That's what this area is called up here, geographically speaking. The problem with surge is going to be there. High waves, looking at maybe 2 to 3 feet of additional rise in water because of the storm system. That would be the storm surge. And that would be Tuesday into portions of Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday morning to Tuesday afternoon. And as such, I'm going to have cameras right along the coast to give you a point of view of what that looks like. Anybody can go out and film snow. There's going to be billions of pictures of all the snow. But putting stuff where it's actually dangerous, that's what these unmanned cameras are for. And so I'm going to place them along the coastline, probably Brigantine, somewhere along Long Beach Island, and then up here in the Belmar area. This is the high wind watch, this brown area. Wind gusts, we're talking tropical storm conditions here, easily 40 to 60 miles per hour, except this is winter weather, not a tropical system, so it's going to be cold. Blustery is a good word to use. That's a good adjective to describe this. And that snow is going to blow around, and this is going to be problematic. There will be power outages, and this will be a high-impact event, and it continues to climb in terms of its relevance to affecting a lot of people. All right, so that's the latest here. Again, this is covering mainly the New Jersey coast, Delaware, etc., part of Maryland. Again, this is the region that I am heading to. For information farther north, if I didn't cover enough for you here, visit weather.gov, weather.gov, put in your zip code, and then look for any information that's basically in red, and it'll tell you what you need to know. All right? Again, this is Mark Sudduth, HurricaneTrack.com. Just wanted to give you this update. This is the stuff that I look at, so I wanted you to see it, because this is the very information that tells me where I need to be to put my equipment out, and thus where I think the biggest impacts are going to be from certain effects. So kind of look at it from that perspective. Have a great rest of your afternoon. I should put another update out this evening. Then I'll have one more tomorrow morning before I hit the road for New Jersey. I'll talk to you later.